and action.
So today we have a 6-speed gearbox from a Mark IV platform car. This one's either diesel, but the petrol one's the same. Same with the TTs, the same. It's just got a transfer box on as well, and it's lost first and second gear. So we're just going to do a quick tutorial on how to tear down and fix it for next to nothing, basically.
I had one of these go on a Golf that he now owns. Before I knew how to fix this, I got quoted 330 quid or something.
Just to open the gearbox.
And that was just to open the gearbox. So and we usually fix these for about 20 pence.
Yeah, nut and bolt.
Nut and bolt. So couldn't really find a decent enough guide that is on YouTube at the minute. So we thought, well, let's have a crack. How hard can it be? So watch our fine filming and editing skills in action.
First things first, you gotta drop the oil. So, specialist tool, VW spline, because it's got a hole in the middle as well. So on the front side of the gearbox, just below the start motor, is the actual fill hole, fill plug, and underneath it is the drainer. And the specialist tool you need
There's one of them.
Spline with a hole in it, because it's got a hole.
I think that's called a security spline, isn't it?
Yes, security spline.
You also need a sandcastle bucket.
Yeah. And I'm sure a gun is fine for doing this.
Glug, 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 glug. How much should be in there? That much. Ish.
How much is actually? A litre and a half?
What's that in cups?
So one sandcastle, half a sandcastle. Next thing to be removed is the drive shaft cups. So it's a 6mm Allen. The whole thing rocked in. Can't find the hole.
Can't find the old Craig?
Can't find the hole. I'll know that first.
I've heard that happens quite often.
Yeah. One cup. From the outside. That's tight, isn't it? It's not coming up. This one isn't coming off quite so easily. Try to see this one. Huh? It's fully charged.
Try the big one, isn't it? Don't send a boy to do a man's job, they say.
And the cup should wiggle off then.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
How's oil draining? Still draining? Okay. So what we might as well do now then is use the 13mm. Start taking off some of the ones inside here.
Missed one.
Ooh, hiding.
You need to take the slave cylinder off as well.
No, it's perfectly fine to leave on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13mm.
Laying on this side of the bench so we know what side they come off. Right, is that drained enough now? Yeah, it's drained enough now. Put the plug back in.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I'm going to do the selector fork bit next, I think.
Yeah, so select fork on top.
130mm there. And there's 130mm, which is a bit tricky to get under.
let's get out.
See the other side? It's under the actual selector fork arm.
We're by 2.
Right by there.
Oh yeah. So that's a spanner job, that is.
Yeah. Thankfully I just cracked it. Okay.
And then what happens?
I have to give him a bit of a wiggle, a bit of a tap last time, from memory.
No job is ever complete unless you've got a hammer.
It's
If you haven't got a hammer, you're not doing it right.
Sure, someone will tell me this is the absolutely incorrect way to do it, but
It always is.
it's a
It's
case
stupid
of
and it works, it ain't stupid.
wiggling it around usually to get it out. It's got to be in the right gear to release. Breathe the cap. Ooh, if I remember right, I think you back off this 13mm, was it 13mm or more? It gives us more access.
What is it?
I think it's 15, I think. 16. 16mm. I think it gives us more
Clean.
access. Yeah.
That's the Volkswagen approved method of undoing that bolt.
That's better. That's giving you much more, I think.
And there she blows.
One selector forko.
So that's the gear selection, yeah?
Yeah. That's all it is. So you can see that's one of the forks there. I don't know if you can see, if you can tilt it back a little bit, Mike, there's, see that, yeah, that nubbin bit there?
Yeah.
That's where the other one snapped off.
Try and get zoomed in.
So that's the bit we got to get to, and we got to find the bit that's obviously loose.
So that's the bit that snapped, so that's your first and second gear selector. And that is why you cannot select first and second. So we need to find the bit that's come off that, and then replace it with a nut and bolt. That's the aim of the game.
So next we're going to flip them over. Bolter. The tripod doesn't fall.
It will leak a little bit of oil, so make sure you've got something underneath it.
I got a rag there.
A rag?
Rag. Just out of these cups there.
Yeah.
So next now it's more 13mm.
And then there's a million 13 mils. So, cue the time lapse of you going. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
There's no one's found numerous times.
Want to do these ones?
Yeah.
Rounds first, bolt, you tell me.
Usually forgettable, but I don't think we are this time. To me looks we got all of them.
So there's all the 13s out from that side. There's none of that on the other side, is there?
Nope.
So now it's just separating, is it?
Oh, another one by here. That's the one I caught me out last time.
There we go.
Do you see him?
Yeah, so that's just
You see him?
spanner job.
Yeah, there's an odd one like on the other side.
Just to keep you on your toes.
Let's take one.
That's the one. I am doing all of the help.
That's the one I forgot last time. It's the only one that's under that side, I think. From
Yeah.
memory. Apart from the ones inside bellows in. The fire alarm.
Sounds like it. And then you're tapping it to separate it.
Separator. I should really use a rubber mallet or something, but it's in the van. It's too far away, so So I'll double check. There's nothing I don't think there is. I'm going to send a screwdriver from you now. Problem is there's no actual gasket, it is a sealant job.
Oh, okay.
Sign the box split in there.
Yeah.
Check there's nothing on that side.
So I could try and lift it off, or?
Do you want to go inside, just tap him? She's got on, put you on tap out there. Yeah, I think she's alright now. Just a quick crack here.
Is she not?
No. There's something wrong with there. Me tilting back up on this side, mate, just make sure we don't have anything.
I'm getting there back like that.
Hang on, wait. Sure there's nothing in any of them, is it, from memory? Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah,
There she goes.
Ready?
Just give it a quick pull. Turn them over first, while we're looking at them from the other side. Sometimes easier. Turn them over.
Turn over.
Over again. Yeah, so it's difficult to balance because...
Ah, well, I got a chocolate wood here that is going to save our day. Day saved. It's just that bit on the sleeve.
Yeah, there she goes. We turn them over the back, she should be a bit less.
So this is the box now split. 1 half, 2 halves. So there's your diff,
Yep.
only gears, and then
As if by magic.
and that is your broken selector fork right there. And where was that?
That was wedged right in there.
So you can imagine if that got any loose and found his way in there somewhere. That's good night gearbox, isn't it?
He's just lucky that lands at the very bottom.
Yeah.
He literally always seems to go there.
And where's it detached from?
But here. So it goes just like that.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And the rivets failed.
Because what would happen, this...
Yeah, it would be in between there,
Yeah.
So that little rivet there snapped off and failed. So what are we going to do? Drill that out and put a nut and bolt in, yeah?
Yep. So all you need to do now is put this case back on there
Yeah.
and tip it the other way,
Yeah.
and then that'll expose this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Let's do it.
What tends to happen is because there's no selector fork in it, it all gets a bit loose.
Yeah, and then all a bit, it's like just a bowl of spaghetti, innit?
Yeah, nothing's held together properly, and that's what makes it difficult to do. Is kind of
Yeah.
here we are. Brute force again wins. I've done this before, and that's this is what the gearbox fell off the table, I guess. Oh god, what's that? Yeah,
So watch. It's gonna fall on the floor.
We've got more rags.
I'm gonna take that off now, yeah?
Yeah, there's something holes in there. I'm not sure what it is. It's not quite letting it go up, but it should go up.
Do it, lift it up and wiggle it.
It's like on the top of your setup you're holding it. It should do.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's been held in here somewhere.
Because that's what we done
Lift it
before.
again.
It's just same as the bolt.
Just trying to take the gears with it.
What is that? It's never done that before. If we tilt on this side, wouldn't it? Just get it.
diffs come out.
See how easy it is to change an LSD.
I know.
Just needs to sit back. It should actually. Stay there. Dip out. So where did that come from?
Right, so
Just gotta tap the
old rivet out.
Yeah.
We got to get that out of the selector fork. And there's no other way to do that apart from brute force and anger. And finesse.
Misjudgment. Surprisingly quite tight in this. Is it mad how it actually snaps?
Yeah.
Just go in. Ready. Gone.
There she blows. Snapped. Then we get our super high tensile right for the job bolts.
More thicker. I'm sure there's nothing that fouls in the back of it. So I think we can go slightly longer. I don't know if I cut one down last time.
Well,
It's got to go double
oh, okay.
and a nut. Yep, same size of it. No. I don't really want an Allen head, I want a proper head on it, so I might cut one down. Nope. Nope. Oh, wouldn't Allen head be better?
You right, man?
Be easy enough to get onto, wouldn't it?
Yeah. VW love their Allen heads, so can't see why that wouldn't be a good shout.
Just need a nut to go with it now.
We still got to tap that out of there as well, haven't we?
Yeah, that's the next.
That's our next challenge. Need to knock that out of there now. You go in?
I think so. Definitely put a hole in it.
And then inevitably when you do knock it out and that little bit goes cling, 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 cling into the bowels of the gearbox.
Yes. I did actually put drag in it last time. Well, we won't be that careful this time.
This is why really we should be doing it from the other end.
Yeah.
I'm just cutting it in half now, yeah.
It's going in.
Don't think it's moving from this side, though. Knock it out from this side now.
It's going in. Just trying to move it down, see.
Mm. There it goes. And she's gone.
Needle nose.
And as predicted, it fell into the bowels.
That's why gearboxes have magnets, isn't it?
And she is. And that is all that holds your first and second gears together.
That. Right.
So now we can chuck in that bolt in him. And away she goes.
An idea.
If anyone's worried about all the swarf, etc., that's going to go in the gearbox from all the hammering and knocking that we've done, we've been reliably told that it's extra lubrication, isn't it?
That's what magnets are for.
Yeah.
Right, so just, that's exactly what it's going to look like, just the nut in the back.
So we got the nut and bolt in it.
No nut yet, just the bolt.
And it doesn't matter that there's that little overhang on the bolt, does it?
There's nothing behind the fowls. Nothing at all.
That is not good. I'm on it. One team, one dream.
Oh yeah, there's a circuit. Wonder why they come protruding in that box then, or they don't in the other boxes.
Weird, isn't it? Stronger, maybe?
And they both friggin' broke. You can struggle to get on it now, like I'll have to probably... Yeah. Can you get onto it at all now, or is that it? If not, we'll put it back up the other way to finish it off.
I'll give it a wiggle. Just spinning.
Yeah. Shall I put it up the other way?
Yeah. Alright.
It's just spinning like.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, maybe tighten.
Yeah.
Just slipping off now though.
Yeah, it slipped off.
I can't feel the nut spinning though. Just tighten.
It's definitely spinning.
Is it?
Yep, I can see it.
Oh my god, just can't grip it. So I'll do just spin up the bottom. It's actually quite tight. Well, dowels are right, please. Not getting it tighter. Do the other side now. So case now, put this back on.
Trying to fit that circlet back on. So this will be the fun bit, is trying to get this circlet back on. Right, that little rubber thing was loose on there, so I don't know what you want to do with that. Goes back in.
Just go down a tad bit more down the gear set. I wonder if he needs to go. We'll do the other side first, flip it around, and that should hopefully, if we tighten stuff up, we should let that pop through, shouldn't it?
It's not. It's on as tightly as I want it.
Yeah, I think if we tip them over the other way, we can knock the gear down through this lid down.
Okay.
So that's that big long gear which is closed. Okay, it's fine. Right, so if we put the wood in, lift this off.
All the weight is just in the shafts, isn't it?
Yeah. So where's that 10mm span you had?
That I had. Don't drop that bit now. Oh, you're doing it with that now.
That's tight, didn't I? That's not new tighter. Lovely.
So that's all nice and tight in there
So
now.
what shaft is this? This main shaft by it's got to go down more.
Yeah.
So. Yep, that can go lovely at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Put this back on now.
Or what we could do now, select the fork in. It might be easier so you can see them.
Yeah, okay.
I'll hold you in there, I don't know.
No.
She is. She's home.
So there should be a 13mm by here. Pop that 13mm into there. She should be on the extension bar, which we used armour just now. Yeah. And then it should be. It doesn't work very smoothly like this, but bottom, the reverse. Half of it is first. Reverse. Yeah. Shifting it.
Yeah.
Very good. So lid on, back over circlip,
Yep.
bolt up. This has got to go like that.
And see it.
So noting, if this was the final assembly, there'd be time to seal it.
You'd have to seal that up. Yeah.
But I don't know if we're going to get through to that tonight now. It's a case of how you're getting it back together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to barbecue on. Okay, so do you want to screw chuck a 13 in there? It's torqued perfectly. And what we could do over here.
Torqued to spec.
That is the. Ooh, it's just like that line, I think. Yep. That was this one, I think. And where's the adapter there?
And the bolt.
Yeah, it's in there.
Huh?
Just dropped in there.
Oh, is it?
Was this the long one or the short one? That was the long one, wasn't it?
What?
Oh, you did the long.
Same?
Definitely the long one. Try it again. I think I'd written it down before. Yeah, that's right. Got to get a little pat.
Little bit of a left
So if we turn the other side, we can do the other one while it's on the side then, can't we?
honest front door.
You can slide it out, go on. Diff should be in the right way now because it's the other one in.
Yeah.
Otherwise the diff. Do that. To push him with the gun. Oh, push him with the gun. Perfect. Or that one goes in there.
Assembly is this removal, is the reverse of removal. You know we put these on, we put sealant in. We have to take them back off to do the sealant.
Oh yeah. Lift him up.
Am I going?
Top end, like that, over.
Ready?
Rip it.
Yeah. Now it's the impossible task of getting the circlip back on.
Oh, it's gonna be right now.
Hammer it.
Yeah. Right there.
Ah! Scared.
Trying to get it down too much, I don't want to knock the thing back inside.
Yeah.
This stupid's got no absolute no.
This is what when you haven't got the right tools for the job.
What do you mean?
I'm just protecting my eyes.
Where's that hammer? Oh, actually. Yeah, I got an hammer. Fucking hammer. Here we go, actual proper circlip pliers in the van as well.
Is it?
Yeah. Alright, okay. Right, if I try and grab your hammer. Can you push your finger down on that side of it?
Oops.
Go on.
Really? I think you need that, man. You just need to guide it in.
Oh yeah.
Slippery as fuck though.
Probably round ones probably win. Oh yeah, that lambing. Tap that lamb under there now.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got to be tapped in all around now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just needs to come up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll chuck it aside. My hammer in this side, just gonna push it.
No, it's good.
Ah, your shoes on.
Is it?
Yep. In?
Looks like it's in, which looks like it's a bit proud. If you look from here, it looks like it's in.
Yeah, it's in all around this side as well.
So, if you are doing this with this kind of gearbox, you're going to end cap, buy yourself a new end cap.
Yeah.
This is not looking the prettiest. Pretty much it for today, don't it?
Yeah, join us for part 2, and through the magic of editing, you'll join us tomorrow, where we'll have to take a little. Well, we'll have to take this apart again, do this and seal it up properly.
Thing is, you only have to peel it a couple of mil apart and just put a bit of sealant in.
So,
Just going to select the
through
focus.
the power of TV editing, hopefully you will see us back here tomorrow and I won't have a hangover. Let's find out. Just like that, it's the next day. I'm not hungover, but I am slightly drunk because I've been drinking in the garden all day, and it's what, 7:45?
Yes, nice, yeah. So we're just going to clean the surfaces off now, put the gearbox back together, and we might even have some bonus footage if we're going to have time.
We found another gearbox that is slightly different to this, which is easier to do. So if we got enough time, we'll show that as well.
So we're just going to get some decorator's cork. No, we're actually going to use silicone sealer.
See, what's this? Yeah, this is all magnetic goop, yeah. So there's a couple of magnets at the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
That captures all the swarf in the gearbox. So that's what all that gunk is there.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to get a gun. I'm going to put silicone seal on my finger.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say to do.
Yeah.
We can't. We've got silicone sealant, but we haven't got
Squeezy gun.
the yippee-ki-yay with the bleeper gun. So we're just gonna use the power of our digits.
Brown?
Brown's good. Do we need some carb cleaner on it? Or?
Yeah, it should be here somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
I just need to drive a screw into this to pull it. Any silicone seal isn't good.
Is it not?
No. Pretty ropey.
This is why you should always prep, which is why we're so successful in the things that we do.
Right. It's planning the right tools for the job as well, isn't it?
Well, just as long as you've got a tool that does it. Great success.
Yeah. I need a sharper set, really.
How did that work out for you?
It's grooved it. Groovy, baby. Just do this. My dad never viewed these.
Is this OSHA approved?
Oh yeah. We're in.
Oh, you're in? They work.
Yeah. No faith in me?
Smells like silicone though. Smells good.
How about a premium construction silicone?
Yeah, premium construction. That's tell you what, that's going to do an extra special job. I'd say that's clean.
That clamp. You need a clamp just to squeeze a bit out.
The good thing is that gearbox oil is not very good at getting through small gaps.
Nah.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah. Be fine.
Is that the approved clamp?
If I can get it to work, it will be.
You're going to do this one, yeah? Because it's so flat.
Yeah, easier.
Just use that stuff on your finger.
Well, but it's still pumping out of this. I'm not doing anything. You just rubbing off finger anyway, don't it?
I think generally as well, if you're using any more than that, like that's probably a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Even that bit there. Bless you.
Bless me.
If you're using more than that, then you're using too much sealant.
Yes. You got that. Right. It's just easy to twist, isn't it?
Yeah. Like a thin smearing's all you need. It's such a tight surface anyway. Same on sumps. You know, if you're silicon up your head gasket, this is all you really need, isn't it?
Remember that car you had with the silicon head gasket?
I know.
That'll do. And that'll do. Oh, still coming out.
I was just. What did we say about using the right tool for the right job? You got another one up there, haven't you?
Yeah, let's not kill them all. Well, I can just push it.
Yeah.
Factory.
No one's ever gonna know. So that on top there now.
Yep.
Yep. Bring this.
So yeah, it's lighter to do that.
Ready?
Yep.
We missed anything, have we?
I don't think so. Going together nicely, I did, didn't I?
That was superb.
We need the 13. On the gun.
13's already on the gun.
And
Are these the bolts in here? Or are they the bolts on the outside?
that bolts are for there. One of them might be, one of them I think.
Never ever check your bolts by hand. Always gun them in.
First time.
Yep.
Now, if you remember, there's one faces this side.
But yeah.
Here we are. Where's the other side?
They're all the same, are they?
Yeah.
They are now. Torqued to spec.
Right, piece of gearbox just flipping
Turn over.
Yep.
Ready? 1, 2. Ready to do the million bolts on the outside now.
Yeah. And watch that silicon burst out.
Yep.
We're going to cut back in as well because I took them off.
Yeah, I know we should take them off.
That's it.
That's it. We're all done. That's it.
So PD gearbox. You can see this one's got different design on the end. This one hasn't. So this one isn't secured. So when you take this apart, this lid will just lift. Where this one was held in by that circlip.
Just to
Doesn't
keep us
matter.
on our toes, like. And I guess it's because they're different coded gearboxes. So I know, like, some are like an ERF gearbox. You can see on here the code there, whereas this one, the code is kind of here. So that's an O2M box 301103. That's still 301103, but there should be somewhere where there's like
A distinguishable difference.
yeah. There's usually a stamp, like a three letter code that's stamped somewhere.
Drop it
Yeah.
on now so you can get a part, shall we?
Yeah, so this one as well, also what we've noticed
Yeah, there's a load of right there.
is that it's got a slightly different drain plug location. Also, this one's got an inspection little thing there, and this one hasn't. This one's got a triple square security splined drain plug. This one's got a 10mm Allen. It's got like a different shifter thing there.
And by
Yeah, different kind
so
of.
that we had to remove this to get this gearbox out.
Yeah.
To get this
Whereas you wouldn't have had to remove
No.
that for this one, like so. Both 6-speed gearboxes, both from a PD150 or PD130. All interchangeable between the two. It's just, I think this one is more of a stronger gearbox. I'm sure someone who's more up to speed on gearbox codes than us will tell us.
Yeah.
That this one is a stronger one than this one. It feels like it would be stronger because I guess it's a bit more
It's retained at the top.
retained at the top, yeah. So
It seems to have an extra set of bearings in there to hold it in.
handle a
Without
little
losing
bit more torque,
yeah.
like. But nonetheless, bonus round. Bonus round.
So we can find out what's wrong with it.
Let's see. So this one, we had given to us because fourth and fifth, or fourth and sixth are not working. So, I mean, let's assess the damage because that'll be two different selector rods, isn't it? So it's not going to be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be the same issue as this one, where it's the selector rod rivet.
Yeah, should be a different thing altogether.
Should be a different issue. So let's tear it down. Tear it down is going to be the same as the other one.
To remove this from the selector fork, which inside holds that into there. There's two 13mm on the outside and a 13mm on the inside. Wind this most of the way out and then tap that back with a hammer. Once you've wiggled this partly way out, then this will wiggle its way out and that'll allow that to come out.
With a bit of wiggling though.
With a bit of wiggling.
It won't come out like just won't come out easily. We had to kind of crack the box off to
Give it a bit of extra room.
give it some extra room.
So you can see there's no cap here for us to remove. So
This
if
is what we wanted to do with the first one, right? We
Yeah.
just wanted to lift this off,
Yeah.
and it weren't doing it. So this one,
hallelujah. And the reason being, wow, look at that. That's chewed years. Oh, kiss player.
see this? Right, come along this journey with us then.
But I'll just show why. Do you know first and second by ear? You know,
Yeah.
if you want to snap the rivet, smash the rivet out on obviously this is the fork that snaps off by ear,
Yeah.
and this is what was loose in the other one. The rivet's in it there. So if you can imagine this is already out, how much easier that is to tap through
Yeah.
with the top off it,
With the top, rather than doing it from the other way.
Yeah.
But
You want to come on this way? You can see most of the damage. So
you want to see this side?
oh, is it bad as well?
So this is why maybe we're not having a lot of fun with fourth and sixth.
You haven't seen them on the other side yet. It's flat.
And the magnets are doing their job, to be fair.
No wonder you weren't going anywhere in those gears.
Oh, look at this. Yeah, that is one crunched gearbox.
So this is a parts box.
The diff looks alright. Maybe reusable.
But considering that's you only lost fourth and sixth, there's 3 gears there which are chewed, don't it? That one obviously is selecting nothing.
That is what they call their.
Free coaster.
That's a smooth gear. Jesus.
So this one was partly. Wonder if that was partly working. That one, because that's got quite a lot of cog on it.
I bet that was noisy though.
Yeah, but he lost fourth and sixth, so that explains fourth and sixth, doesn't it? Wonder
Yeah.
what gear that is then.
Who knows? Somebody knows. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere, is it? That one. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be saving this box, but maybe we can use it for parts.
Absolutely, it's a fantastic parts box, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
exactly what it'll be.
But we just wanted to give you an idea of the easy way of doing this first and second gear selection. So there's your first and second there. Nope, there.
No, it's this one.
No,
It's
that
this
one.
selector fork gear, so it'll be this tower behind.
So there's your first and second. So it's easier to get to it from when you just take the top off the box rather than us having to fart ass around taking that cap and the circlip off as well. But yeah, this box ain't going anywhere anytime soon, is it?
Not at all. Absolutely ruined. But it's just a good parts box. You can see these are easy to lift out now. You can actually lift these out easier.
Yeah. So all that'll just be able to come up.
Send the boy a picture of his gears. No bueno.